Hey, Minimum Effort here, and welcome to the new X-Men season of Marvel Snap. Before we get into the video, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who watched my last video, the Jean Grey deck. It got like 6,000 views, which is unreal. I've only done like 18 videos so far, I think. So yeah, to get those numbers, I'm just very appreciative. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, just remember to like and subscribe, because I will be sending videos every week with new decks. This week, because it's the new season, I will be doing 2 new videos for you. So we've got today's video, which will be the ESME CUCKOO with 2 decks for you. And then later on in the week, I will be releasing the Surge video. I haven't decided if it's going to be 2 or 3 decks yet, because that card looks brilliant. But yes, we're going to start off with ESME CUCKOO. So yeah, ESME CUCKOO is this month's Season Pass card. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best card of the month. I think that could be Surge, which will be the focus of my next video. But yeah, ESME CUCKOO looks good though. I think getting the 3 cost 4 power copy can be very useful in the right decks. So yeah, I've got 2 decks for you today. The first deck is going to lean into ESME CUCKOO herself and her abilities, because she is creating a copy of a card in your deck and putting it into your hand. That is obviously card generating. It's a copy, so Quinjet can make that card cheaper, and because it's a copy, Victoria Hand can give it more power. With all that in mind, so if you play a copy, the ESME CUCKOO copy card, I'm going to hate saying that, yeah, obviously if it's got Quinjet, the cost of that is 2. If it's got Victoria Hand, the power of that card is 6. If you have both Quinjet and Victoria Hand on the board, that card is a 2/6, and a 2/6 is very good as a very kind of base stats value, but it's going to be having the extra effect of having the effects of the good cards in your deck, so that's very useful. So yes, the cards we are running in this deck, we've got Quinjet because we are obviously generating cards and looking to get that ESME CUCKOO card as cheap as possible. Snowguard, just to create the extra Hawk and Bear cards, and also just for a bit of location control that those cards give you. Valentina as well, because obviously that generates a 6 cost card that has its cost reduced to 4. Yes, the power is reduced as well, but with Quinjet that is then a 3 cost card, and you don't mind that depending on what card it is that is drawn. Victoria Hand, obviously to give those generated cards power. And they've got Mystique. Mystique is ideal for copying Devil Dinosaur, but also copying Victoria Hand, Iron Man, and even Quinjet, even Cosmo. That's depending on what kind of game you're up against. That might not be a bad move. Cosmo is obviously to protect your Devil Dinosaur if it can get big enough. Protect that from Shang-Chi, as well as just being good tech. Like, we're in the ESME CUCKOO kind of meta now, and putting Cosmo in her lane will stop her from reactivating. So obviously you don't want to put Cosmo in your own ESME CUCKOO lane, because that will stop your effect from happening too. Agent Coulson is going to generate those cards for you and hopefully get some good hits, with Quinjet making them cheaper, Victoria Hand making them more powerful. Shang-Chi being a 4 cost card, potentially reduced with ESME CUCKOO if it's a copy to a 3 cost is really good, because potentially final turns of playing kind of Iron Man, and then on turn 5, and then turn 6 possibly Mystique, Shang-Chi. That's generally pretty good. Iron Man is potentially the best ESME CUCKOO target in the game. Even just getting a 3/4 Iron Man is great. If you get the 2/6 Iron Man because of the Quinjet Victoria Hand combo, that is game winning. Devil Dinosaur, because you're looking to get as much power on the board as possible and have cards in your hand. And then Leader's a bit of a wild card. You don't have to have Leader, you can have something else. The idea with Leader is that if you do get a Leader hit with ESME CUCKOO, obviously that's great for turn 6, where you can do those turn 6 combos of Mystique or Cosmo, depending on what you're playing, with a 3 cost Leader, which potentially could be a 2/6 Leader. That's not bad stats either. So yeah, we're going to see how Leader goes. I think if there is a card to swap out, it would be Leader. But yeah, so this is the deck. Does this deck make Devil Dinosaur a meta deck? Potentially. Let's see. I think there is potential for it. But I think the problem with this deck has always been, does it have enough power on the board? With ESME CUCKOO, hopefully we can get that. I think though with Surge coming out, I think we're going to see a lot of variety of decks, which obviously are going to generate more power. This deck might not have it, but I think for a starting point for ESME CUCKOO, I think it's a very good start. I think this is a natural fit for her abilities. And the next deck is Cuckoohawk. This is a Darkhawk Ronan deck, where we are using ESME CUCKOO by basically looking at a deck that has really good cards, and a lot of them that we don't mind being 3-4 copies. In this deck, so we've got Korg and Master Mold and Gorgon that we're looking to play on turns kind of 1 and 2. Other than that, you don't mind any card in this deck really being a 3-4 copy. Cassandra Nova being a 3-4 that you play on turn 4 gets more power than base Cassandra Nova on turn 3, so that's obviously better. Mystique being a 3-4 is obviously great to copy Darkhawk or Ronan or Iron Man. Juggernaut being 3-4 is obviously more power. Shang-Chi being a 3-cost is obviously great. Rockslide being a 3-cost. I mean, I remember when Rockslide was 3-cost, and I love that deck. So yeah, it would be nice to have Rockslide going back to a 3-cost on a permanent basis, but I will take it in this deck because I love Rockslide. Yeah, 3-cost Iron Man would be great. 3-cost Darkhawk is brilliant. Even a 3-cost Ronan, yes, you're losing a point of power, but you're enabling yourself to basically play more cards with the cost reduction. So yeah, I think this deck's going to work really well. Gorgon in particular is going to work well against Thanos and Arishem decks. And I think with Surge coming out this week as well, we'll start to see those decks kind of played a bit more, unfortunately. But yeah, Gorgon's good tech against those decks actually. So yeah, I think this deck can get some really nice power on the board and surprise your opponents as well. So yeah, let's go into some gameplay highlights. Yeah, please remember to like and subscribe down below. I would love to have some more subscribers to the channel. I'm bringing you 2 videos this week, one for ESME CUCKOO and one later on in the week for Surge. So yeah, please subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck on ladder. Cheers. Okay, so we have Devil Dino, ESME CUCKOO and Iron Man in hand. Obviously we would have liked to get copies of those with ESME CUCKOO. Let's see what else we can get. Leader is obviously one of our other good targets as well. So we can hopefully hit maybe Mystique or Shang-Chi. Hopefully not rocks. Please not rocks. Moonlight hits Leader. Potentially okay. It's a 3-4 iron, 3-4 Victoria Hand, which will, if I'm correct, because it's a copy, buff itself, so it'll be a 3-6. So that's something to bear in mind as well. They have priority. I think we need to try and force them to play. Yeah, priority. They don't have rock. That's fine. So yeah, Cosmos stops them from doing on reveal on the right. We play Devil Dino right because it's protected by Cosmo. Not that this card runs Shang-Chi or a lot of tech. But we might be able to win another lane. The negative zone is getting difficult, so they are discarding Khonshu. We have priority as well, so even if Morbius went up, we couldn't Shang-Chi it. I think we try and win mid very sneakily by going Victoria Hand and Snowguard Bear, because Victoria Hand will buff herself and the Snowguard Bear, It's a bit of a shot in the dark. Let's see. 6 power, it's not bad. It's Honshu, which is 5 power, and it's Swarm, so we do win. And that is thanks to the Victoria Hand copy by ESME CUCKOO. Yes. So yeah, cool. So even without negative zone, obviously we still would have had enough power to win there, so that's very nice. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. So Spider-Man is good because it's a random, it's a generated card, so it can potentially get cost reduced by Quinjet. Spider-Man is actually very good for Gamma Lab, so let's play Snow Guard into it. Or do we just play ESME CUCKOO to get the effect from it? Yeah, they've not played anything into it, so in which case we will play ESME CUCKOO. Hopefully we can get a good target. So, in deck we have Devil Dinosaur, Iron Man, Mystique and Victoria Hand as our ideal targets. Let's see what ESME CUCKOO can create for us. They haven't opened Gamma Lab at all, which makes me think they probably have a Shang-Chi just waiting there. It's Victoria Hand, which was also the last ESME CUCKOO copy card that we got. Invisible Woman. See, Spider-Man is great for that. Okay. We also have Snow Guard Hawk, obviously that means they can play into Sanctum Sanctorum as well. I think so. Actually, Victoria Hand, does that? No, it just turns them into Hulks, then or generated cards. Yeah, let's still play Victoria Hand. I have a feeling if this is discard, they're looking to hide MODOK behind the Invisible Woman. Yeah, it's Hellcow, so it's definitely going to be discard. So, we Spider-Man the Invisible Woman now. And we add another card to our hand with the bear. Let's do that. 2 cards behind Invisible Woman. What did they play? How much are we going to get? Daredevil, that's useless, never mind. It would at least be a 2/5 card, so that's not terrible. We have Leader as well. So yeah, so what cards did they play into that lane? I think we broke the game, never mind. Here we go, Jubilee. Pulls Swordmaster, which is the Valkyrie. Oh, you don't see a lot of Valkyrie these days. Hulk gets discarded from Blades. They have 4 cards in hand. So yeah, they're obviously looking to play Hela. And we don't have... Well, we do have a weight summon because we have Cosmo. Where are they likely to play Hela? Where do you play Hela? So 50-50, of course. Do they play Hela mid? And then try and get something big in these 2 lanes? I think they do, just because it's Valkyrie, if they do pull it back. Yeah, let's see. Cosmo. Yeah, that's the most power we can put down. Let's see if it works. It does not. Okay. And Hela left. If they could all go right, that'd be great. Oh, it's just 2 cards. Cool. See, it was only Valkyrie and Hulk. What else did they discard? Oh yeah, Gigantos at cost. Yeah, cool. Sorry, Hela. But yeah, that was another Cuckoo copy that was Victoria Hand. Hopefully I'll have a video that is not ESME CUCKOO being copying Victoria Hand, please. Oh, okay. Maze is potentially good. Quinjet, of course, is brilliant. So let's start with that. We have Valentina, so we can get a 3-cost, 6-cost card that we can play. Cosmo gets hit with 4-cost, that's okay for now. Yes, we do play Valentina. Heimdall. Heimdall is interesting, especially in this deck, because obviously they're not set up for Heimdall. Heimdall's a great turn 6 play, you know. Yeah, let's play Snowguard. See, if Iron Man does come out, we can play that into our maze as well. And if we start to build right and make them think we're going to play there, yeah, make them try to contest the right lane. Galacta, okay, so we have 12 power in that lane. It is Iron Man, this is nice. And we get Mystique and Heimdall that we can play. That's cool.
I am Iron Man.
So Iron Man goes right. So it's Hope Summers and Kitty Pryde. So cool, okay, so yeah, we do Mystique, Heimdall, and then these cards will go here, so we will have 28 power here, and then 30 power in this lane, where they're not expecting there to be 30 power. So that was a great Valentina pull. Let's see if it can work. They do have priority, which is the only thing that worries me. It's a Goliath, which gives them a Mystique, okay, but Kitty Pryde is there. We still have enough power to win left lane. And then we win mid anyway. So yeah, Heimdall's a 3-cost. Brilliant. So that was Valentina that got that. So yeah, so we've got different avenues to get good cards on the board. Yeah, obviously 6 costs, sometimes good, sometimes bad. That was obviously very good. Cool. Okay, Snowguard is obviously very good to start. Wakanda is great for protecting Devil Dinosaur actually as well. Quinjet first though, absolutely. Nowhere. And we get ESME CUCKOO as well. So let's play Snowguard into the right lane. Yeah, ESME CUCKOO next turn. Iron Man, Devil Dino, and Leader still in deck. We play Surge. So we got Shang-Chi. Okay, so we still have good targets. Let's see what ESME CUCKOO can copy. They can play anything, so I haven't got a Surge proc from that, and we've got Cosmo, which we can play on their Surge to stop them doing anything actually, so let's definitely do that. And then Valentina now, I think that's fine. Turn 5 we're probably going to have to play, we can't play the Dino because of Drop Dimension. Oh, I could have played Hawk, that would have stopped that. We get Orca, that's good. Oh my god, they played Wong into the Cosmo lane, that's nice. Yeah, definitely Orca mid. Scarlet Spider, Emerges with Agony, so that is a 7 power copy. And it's just Devil Dino left. That's 14 power. So yeah, we'll have 20 power left. Is there anything they can do? Nightcrawler, Namora. Ah, okay. Oh, hand-making chips. Yeah, because obviously Cosmo was great there. Getting Orca from Valentina, another good hit. Okay, cool. We are playing our first game with ESME CUCKOO in our Devil Dinosaur deck. Okay, so yeah, big house. Let's get Snowguard out, that's fine. Obviously, we are not going to get copies of those with ESME CUCKOO if we draw her. So let's see what we can get. Bar with no name. Sucks, never mind. Valentina, we might as well play into big house as well. That's fine. Let's see what target we can get from that. Eson is actually good because it can pull a generated card from our hand. Obviously, for Devil Dinosaur, that takes power away from it. But with Panopticon, that's actually pretty good too. Okay, need to hope they didn't draw the. Actually, no, not the acid arrow. I think we Coulson. I think we just Coulson. Get some more cards. Let's see what we can draw. It's only going to draw some Moonstone, which is no good for us right now. In this instance, I think we Eson, because it's going to pull Hawk or the Bear or Moonstone. This is the Bear. That's fine. So yeah, it just gets more power from that. ESME CUCKOO, of course, turns up now. She's going to be a card generator as well, so I think we can play Devil Dino into Panopticon, and then next turn we can play ESME CUCKOO left, and then Snowguard Hawk right, because that's going to have more power. Silk is going to move as well. If Silk goes mid, that would obviously be great. Yeah, of course, over right. But we are going to move it out, and they are likely to play into the big house. Actually, no, we're winning that one, actually. That's fine, so we don't need to do that. What we do have is... yeah, 13 power ahead. ESME CUCKOO gives us... yeah, gives us another card in hand. And we don't need to play Snowguard Hawk, so that's okay. Just hope this is enough power to win, which I hope it is. I'm just on that. Yeah, no problem, we win the tiebreak. Cool, so yeah, we didn't get the ESME CUCKOO card out. But actually, we managed to get some decent power on the board. Obviously, Panopticon helped because we had generated cards in Snowguard Bear and Moonstone. And yeah, won the tiebreak, so yeah, cool. Okay, so we do have Gorgon and Master Mold in hand, which is nice. Juggernaut is great for Mojo World on turn 6, if they try to fill it. So we are going to start playing into this now. Save for Captain America. Okay, so... sorry, Wilson, Captain America, I apologise. The Raft as well. He's got Big Sandra over this turn. I think we're playing mid. We don't have enough cards to fill out the raft, really. Actually, they might. US agent, that's fine. We don't have to play into the raft. But obviously it does mean we do need to try and win Throne Room, because we can Juggernaut turn 6 to win Mojo World. So we can just play Ronan and Core into Mojo World. It doesn't really matter about our power. Just because we're going to have more cards, so we should have more power. They have filled that at the raft. They have got a 6-cost card. Sorry, a 0-cost 6-cost card. Gorgon will actually
Hey, I found a rock.
make that cost 1, so it's not free. Little victories. Okay, so it's Ronan mid. Yeah, obviously we need to be careful of Shang-Chi. We could have played into the raft, but then we get Mystique. So actually we play Mystique into the raft, and we Juggernaut away. I think we snap on that, that's fine. They do have priority, but yeah, let's see. Thanos goes mid. Cosmo stops the Mystique from happening. Oh dear. He went and did the emote.
Victory.
Dude, the cards weren't finished. Cards weren't finished playing. What are you doing? Subject, right. Okay, so Rockslide, Juggernaut, Cassandra Nova, and Iron Man. We can potentially get plus 10 power for turn 5 to get some extra energy. Standard deck, so Cassandra Nova can be a 3/6 next turn. Daredevil, so it could be Galactus, could be Goblins, that sort of thing. So in which case we play Cassandra Nova mid. Because we can then play Rock Slide into Nidavellir. Wave, yeah, they are looking to Galactus. We have Iron Man as well, you know. We still play Rock Slide, because even if they Galactus, we have Iron Man. We have Iron Man and Mystique as well, actually. So yeah, even if they do Galactus, that's okay. They have priority, so yeah, if it is Galactus, they'll do that first. It's Vision, okay. So Iron Man now. Yeah, obviously they'll see us playing Iron Man, but we have Mystique and Juggernaut that we can do next turn. We just need to see where they are putting power and where we need to move cards from.
I am Iron Man.
So yeah, they're are they trying to mid? So yeah, we Mystique right and we Juggernaut mid. Yeah, let's see, because we'll have 30 power in Nidavellir. They do play one card.
I am Iron Man.
Goes right. It's Leader. Lead copies
I am Iron Man.
the Iron Man. And we win by 4. Cool.
Victory.
Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, the problem I'm having at the moment is that we're not really drawing ESME CUCKOO. So hopefully this turn we can. This could be Destroy. Sinister London is very good for us, actually. We give them a load of rocks twice with Rock Slide. Can't be added here. Okay, so the copies are going to go left. My space then becomes... Okay, yeah, we definitely play Cassandra Nova. I think we have to Rock Slide as well. I know that that means it's going to go left. I think we need to kind of stop them, hopefully draw in. They've got Death already. Hopefully we don't want them to get null. We do have Shang-Chi as well, which is great. So what we do, Darkhawk. Venom, okay. Goes there. See, obviously we've lost Savage Land. They could potentially play Null, Sinister London as well, which would make it bigger. They could Zola, but because Shang-Chi is going to copy and go to the right lane, we're going to destroy anything that is there. It's a lot of power. Cool. So Shang-Chi to Master Mold. Why not? Yeah, let's see what they play. They can't play, well, they can play Zola, but it's now got a 50-50 chance of hitting the Venom unless they play it left. Although they could play Zola into Sinister London because that would play a copy somewhere else as well. They could then get a copy of the Venom on the left or a copy of the Nico. So it's Zola left. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to be fine because Shang-Chi is going to do double duty. Power must be controlled.
Power must be controlled.
And Master Mold just popping up. Hello. Yeah, cool. Ham, egg and chips. We'll take it.
Victory.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Korg and Gorgon is very good for our curve. Really want to see ESME CUCKOO because so far haven't seen her a lot, and her being a 3-cost card means obviously we really want to play her on turn 3 to get that copy to play on turn 4. We can play Gorgon mid and see what the right location is before we play there. So Wilson, okay. Vibranium, okay. We can Cassandra Nova into this lane. Hopefully they play into that lane because that will give them more Vibranium in their deck. That Victoria, Cassandra Nova would hit. Obviously they don't, that's fine. We could have waited, but we don't really have anything else to play. And we'll start doing something because Sam Wilson is going to get big. They play Cassandra Nova. So of course theirs goes bigger because we got the Vibranium. Okay. Yeah, not a lot going on. We could potentially Juggernaut. Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, we could save that for turn 6 as well, but yeah, we're just not getting the cuckoos. Yeah, Scorpion's not good for us either. Thanks, guys. Ronan's a 5'10". Okay, so yeah, we Darkhawk. Darkhawk mid. Do we Darkhawk mid? We can try and win left. Yeah, Darkhawk right. Hazmat. Okay, so we're expecting Ajax. Don't have a lot of reduced power cards. Where do we Juggernaut? Are they going to expect to win there? Or are they going to try and win this lane? It depends. Obviously, if they have Shang-Chi, then yes, they are. I think Affliction runs Shang-Chi, so they might be looking to play Ajax. Just Mystique. So whatever we hit is going to go back into the Darkhawk lane. It's A-bomb, that's fine. It's high Evo, yeah, cool. Yeah, so far we're seeing that yes, this deck still works nicely. The nice combos of Darkhawk and Ronan with Mystique and Juggernaut, those combos still work really good. I'm really hoping that we can get some more ESME CUCKOO videos for you though. Come on, give us the cuckoo. Nope. Draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, and we still can't draw ESME CUCKOO, and we're still drawing good cards. Although this is Arisham, so Darkhawk and Mystique and Cassandra Nova are going to feast. But yeah, come on, we need ESME CUCKOO. Yeah, obviously this card being 3 cost that we want to play on turn 3. It's very difficult if we don't get it in hand. 4 energy this turn, so we can play Rock Slide this turn. We can hold on to... Yeah, we can hold on to these cards. We don't need to play Cassandra Nova now. We can actually play that as a slight surprise, maybe. On turn 6. Yes, it's more power now, but obviously... they played Loki, so actually, yeah, Cassandra Nova isn't going to have as much power on that turn. We can play it next turn. 12 cards in hand. ESME CUCKOO turns up on sub 4. Thanks for that. And yeah, our in hand, our in deck targets are Korg, Master Mold, Gorgon, and Juggernaut. So we're not going to play ESME CUCKOO. We are going to play Cassandra Nova. They have field left. Okay, so they're trying to clog. I admire it because I love clog. Yeah, Titania has now gone back though. So we're fine. Left lane, we've won that. We just need to win one more, and they're gone. Yeah, obviously against Arisham decks, this deck is great. With Gorgon as tech and Cassandra Nova and Darkhawk. Mystique to copy that as well. Yeah, but so far ESME CUCKOO is not impressing because we can't play her. That is a problem. Have ESME CUCKOO in hand. Okay, can we finally get a decent Attilan is going to mess it up. Unbelievable. I just want to play ESME CUCKOO. I just want to play the new card. Yeah, okay. ESME CUCKOO is discarded. Oh my god. I think I've played this card in this deck like twice. I've been here for a while. Master Mold is going to shuffle the Sentinels as well. They're playing Surge, that's nice. Couple of cards, we have 2 Master Molds. Cool. Okay, yeah, we'll play Cassandra Nova now. Yeah. And we never saw ESME CUCKOO again. We're never ever going to play her. She's gone. Gone from our lives and gone from our hearts. We should copy herself just so there's more chance of her actually being played. So yeah, Surge is hitting nothing. That's nice so far. So we get Master Mold, Rockslide and Juggernaut. That's nice. Shanti doesn't have anything to hit. We're just going to pump more rocks. I do love Rockslide. I wish they'd put Rockslide back as a 3-cost card. Just because I love Darkhawk decks. They're really cool. Okay, so Galacta. And we have Darkhawk. Cool. So... obviously they're going to play either left or right for Galacta to have a good target. Juggernaut's fine as well. I think we Darkhawk right and we can Juggernaut mid. So it's Brood. Only hits Korg, that's fine. Yeah, Juggernaut mid. And they retreated, yeah, okay, cool.
Victory.
So yeah, we nearly had ESME CUCKOO. I think I'll just have to keep playing games until we actually get a decent ESME CUCKOO draw. So there might be some more videos of this deck compared to the last one. This deck is good though, so it's fine to play. And as you hopefully see, like this is still a good deck that wins games without that play pattern. But yeah, let's try again next time. Right, give us ESME CUCKOO. Please. Ask him nicely, please. We got Korg. We got Ronan. Okay, so Korg, go. That's fine. They're playing move.
Hey, you found a rock.
Batrock, Patrook. Tower is fine. Master Mold. Let's pump some Sentinels. Just give us ESME CUCKOO now. Like, just top draw now. Go on. Do it. Do it. Lethal. Sandra Nova into Clintar. Because even if that turns into a symbiote, does that protect his power from Shadow King? Not that I think move runs it. Let's do it for science. Let's see. So Kingpin is going to. Yeah, we might as well rock slide. Yeah, playing into Stark Tower. I just want to see if this symbiote has its power set at 6 and it's kind of that is its base power. I don't know if it works like that. Would the base power be 3 because it's a 4/3? Moldy got moved. So yeah, so the base power is 3, so it's a 6. That can still be Shadow King, that's fine. Ronan, absolutely. We can play you mid, absolutely. Steg Ronald moves Rock Slide. And Batroke goes right.
All systems go.
So they do have a lot of power mid. Sorry, they do get extra power from Stark Tower mid. So I think we want to play Mystique right, and we'll play Juggernaut mid. Yeah, why not? But yeah, ESME CUCKOO. Like, we've got 2 cards in our deck, and one of them is ESME CUCKOO. I don't know what to say. This is hard because like, when you're a content creator, obviously you want to play the new cards to show people how good it is. Obviously, we've got it a few times in the dinosaur deck. Yeah. So Dreadnought is going to move whatever that was. So it's Cannonball, which moves the Mystic back left. So we lose. Or do we? We don't lose. It's a rock. Win. Thanks, Cannonball. Thanks, Batroc.
Victory.
But yeah, like, as a content creator, obviously, we want to show you the new cards. We want to show you what they do. Because of my time restraints, I'm going to have to stop playing now. And I haven't been able to show you what ESME CUCKOO can do in this deck. We saw what this could do in the previous deck. Again, didn't get the targets that we were hoping for. But yeah, I'll keep playing these decks offline. And I will update in the video description how we're getting on. One of the changes I thought for the Dino deck is actually we can drop Leader, possibly play something like Jubilee. That's not a bad pull to kind of pull a card and put it on the board. That's not bad. I might look into that more. But yeah, I mean, I can only apologise, even though it's not my fault that I couldn't bring you better highlights. But yes, I will be bringing you a Surge video. I'm really hoping we get some Surge gameplay. That would be great. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. This has been nothing short of torture. But yes, please like and subscribe if you enjoy watching people suffer. And I will see you next time. Cheers.